What if I told you that you already possess everything necessary to be great? The only barrier between you and success is your self-perception. The world will only believe in you to the extent that you believe in yourself. Conduct yourself as if you are the best. Enter every room with the confidence of someone who belongs there, and speak with the assurance of a victor. Train your mind to know, without question, that no one surpasses you. This belief is not rooted in the idea that you are perfect or that you possess all the answers, but in your refusal to allow doubt to hinder your progress. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is claimed by those who believe they deserve it. Every great achievement begins with a burning desire, not a fleeting wish or an abstract dream, but an obsession with one's goals. Successful individuals do not just wish for success, they must have it. Their desire drives them through obstacles, failures, and challenges. Reflect for a moment on the great achievers of history, those who changed the world through sheer determination and relentless drive. For instance, Thomas Edison faced over 1,000 failures before he successfully invented the light bulb. Did he simply wish for success? No, he was obsessed with turning his vision into reality, convinced his success was inevitable, regardless of setbacks. Now consider what you truly want. This should not be dictated by society or limited to what seems practical and safe. Rather, it should ignite a fire within you. What vision keeps you awake at night? What goal would you pursue, even if it meant failing 1,000 times? That is your burning desire, the driving force that will propel you forward when challenges arise. Write this goal down, make it tangible. Studies show that documenting your goals significantly increases your chances of achieving them because it transforms vague thoughts into concrete targets. Visualize your success every single day. Visualization is among the most powerful tools for success. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers utilize it to condition their minds for victory. If you can see yourself achieving your goal and feel it as if it has already happened, you will create unstoppable momentum, causing your brain to work towards making that vision a reality. However, visualization alone is insufficient. You must also act as if achieving your goal is inevitable. Many people dream without taking action. They wait for the perfect moment, the right circumstances, or a guarantee of success. The truth is that success belongs to those who act swiftly, who take risks, and who move boldly into the unknown with unwavering belief. Success is not about luck. It is about commitment, showing up every single day, putting in the work, and refusing to quit even when it becomes difficult or when others insist it is impossible. Here is the secret. The moment you declare your success non-negotiable, the universe starts aligning to your advantage. You will attract the right people, opportunities, and circumstances. You will cultivate the resilience necessary to overcome setbacks. Most importantly, you will become the person worthy of the success you seek. Therefore, decide now. No more excuses or waiting. Transform your desire into an obsession. Write it down, visualize it, feel it, and then take massive action. Successful individuals do not simply hope for success. They demand it and will stop at nothing to achieve it. Believing in yourself when no one else does is foundational. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Success is not just about hard work. It involves fostering an unshakable belief that you will succeed. This belief forms the basis for all great achievements. When challenges arise and the world tells you that you cannot accomplish something, your faith becomes the driving force to keep you moving forward. Without faith, obstacles appear insurmountable. With it, even the most ambitious goals become attainable. Faith is not an abstract emotion. It is a daily choice. You must decide to believe in yourself, regardless of setbacks, failures, or doubts that may creep into your mind. It's easy to have faith when circumstances are favorable, but true faith is revealed when situations seem hopeless. In these moments, you must remind yourself, I am capable, I am worthy, I will succeed. Historical figures like Henry Ford changed the automobile industry, not by having resources, but by having faith in their ideas. Oprah Winfrey overcame rejection and hardship, persisting because she refused to accept failure. These individuals did not allow the world to define their worth. Instead, they imposed their beliefs on the world, which ultimately had no choice but to follow suit. The mind is a powerful tool. It can either propel you toward success or drag you into doubt and failure. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe you are destined to fail, you will unconsciously make choices that lead to failure. Conversely, if you believe, with conviction, that success is certain, your actions will reflect that belief, and the universe will respond accordingly. This is not blind optimism. It is about aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with your goals. You must develop the unwavering conviction that success is not a matter of if, but when. Condition your mind to anticipate success. When you do this, opportunities will emerge where others only see obstacles. Solutions will become evident where others perceive problems. However, mere belief is not enough. You must act in alignment with that belief. A champion does not merely declare their greatness. They train, practice, and refine their skills daily. A successful entrepreneur does not only ponder wealth, they take calculated risks, innovate, and outwork their competition. So, ask yourself what the best version of you would do today. How would the most successful version of you think, act, and carry themselves? Start living that way now, not tomorrow, and not when circumstances seem right. Repetition is vital. The more you affirm, visualize, and act in alignment with success, the more it becomes a natural part of your identity. When success becomes your identity, nothing can stand in your way. The world will attempt to shape you, and society will impose limits on you. But remember, you control your thoughts, and you shape your reality. Your mind is your most powerful weapon. Train it, program it, and unleash its full potential. Wake up every day and declare, "I am the best, I am unstoppable." Once you truly believe this, the world will have no choice but to reflect that belief back to you. General knowledge alone is insufficient. Specialized knowledge is what creates success. The world does not reward those who know a little about many things. It rewards those who master specific areas of expertise. The most successful, innovative, and wealthiest individuals share a common trait. They dominate their fields. Hard work alone is inadequate. Countless people work hard, yet remain stagnant in mediocrity because they lack the depth of knowledge required to excel. The distinction between ordinary and extraordinary is mastery. The best in the world are not merely those who exert effort. Rather, they refine their skills to an elite level. They possess an edge that others lack. What do you need to master? What skill or knowledge will set you apart? This is the question that differentiates winners from the rest. If you wish to lead your field, you must acquire knowledge that others do not possess and develop an understanding so profound that it renders you irreplaceable. This demands an unrelenting commitment to learning. You must study, read, and learn from the best. Seek mentors, analyze their strategies, and apply their lessons. Consume books that challenge your thinking. Observe industry leaders and dissect their success. Do not settle for surface-level understanding. Delve deep, learn the nuances, and master the intricacies. In our information-rich era, passively consuming knowledge is insufficient. You must act. Knowledge without application is wasted potential. Too many people read books or attend seminars without ever implementing their insights. The real power of specialized knowledge emerges when you apply it. Testing it in real-world scenarios, experimenting, refining, and persisting until your knowledge transforms into skill and your skill into mastery. Mastery inflates your value. The world pays handsomely for expertise. Companies, clients, and customers seek specialists who can solve their problems better than anyone else. The more valuable your knowledge, the greater the opportunities that will arise. However, mastery is a moving target. You can never stop learning. The moment you believe you've achieved it all is when you start falling behind. The world evolves, industries change, and new knowledge emerges. To remain ahead, you must continue to improve. The best in the world consistently refine their skills, so commit to pursuing mastery now. Select a field, skill, or industry that aligns with your goals, and dive deep. Study relentlessly, absorb every piece of knowledge, and, most importantly, apply what you learn. Let your actions differentiate you from the rest. General knowledge may render you average, but specialized knowledge empowers you. Success is often elusive for those who hesitate. A study of thousands of individuals who failed in life revealed a critical pattern. Indecision was one of the main reasons for their failure. The inability to make choices, the constant second-guessing, these are silent killers of dreams. Opportunities are lost not because people are incapable, but because they hesitate, overthink, and wait for the right moment. Indecision is poisonous. It paralyzes action and guarantees mediocrity. Every moment spent doubting, analyzing, or waiting for perfect circumstances is a moment lost forever. The most successful individuals understand this principle. They make decisions rapidly and with confidence, trusting their instincts and their ability to navigate challenges along the way. They do not require endless validation or reassurance. They decide, take action, and adjust as necessary. Look at the greatest leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries throughout history. They did not wait for permission to pursue their dreams. They did not linger, debating every possible outcome. They moved with conviction and urgency. Henry Ford transformed the automobile industry by making bold decisions. The difference between success and failure often boils down to a choice. Will you take action, or will you procrastinate? The world does not reward those who wait. It rewards those who act. The best people in any field do not squander time doubting themselves. They decide, commit, and execute. Moreover, you do not need to be perfect. You do not need every answer before you begin. You only need to take the first step. Most individuals mistakenly believe they need more information, certainty, or experience before they can act. But that notion is false. Clarity arises through action, not endless analysis. The more decisions you make, the sharper your instincts become. The more risks you take, the better you navigate uncertainty. Successful individuals realize that even a wrong decision provides valuable lessons, experience, and growth. Mistakes do not hinder progress, they propel you forward. The true danger lies not in making wrong choices, but in making no choice at all. Reflect on how many times you hesitated to make a decision and lost an opportunity. Analyze how many moments of doubt have cost you progress. Now, envision what would happen if you decided right now to move forward with total confidence. How much further along would you be? It is time to trust yourself. Act as if you are the best, because the best do not spend time questioning their every move. They take bold steps, learn, and grow. They create their own certainty, so make that decision now. Stop overthinking and hesitating. Whatever dream, goal, or vision you possess, commit to it. Move forward with confidence. The world belongs to those who decide, commit, and execute. Lastly, persistence is essential. Refuse to quit. No significant success comes without obstacles. The road to achievement is fraught with failures, setbacks, and challenges designed to test your resolve. Every great winner in history, like Henry Ford and Thomas Edison, encountered obstacles that would have deterred a lesser individual. Yet, they persisted and refused to surrender to failure. Failure is not the conclusion. It is a lesson, a stepping stone, and a necessary component of success. Edison, for example, failed over 10,000 times before perfecting the light bulb. Ford faced bankruptcy several times before he revolutionized the automobile industry. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination, yet none of them permitted failure to define them. They understood one fundamental truth: as long as you keep moving forward, you never truly fail. One of the greatest examples of resilience emerged during the 1930s amid the Great Depression. Millions lost everything: jobs, homes, and businesses. It was a time of profound suffering, but within that crisis lay an opportunity for those who refused to quit and who adapted. Those individuals emerged as the next wave of millionaires, understanding that adversity is temporary while giving up is permanent. The lesson is clear: success belongs to those who endure. When life knocks you down, you have two choices: remain down or rise stronger. The world rewards those who persist. Adopt the powerful mindset that asserts you cannot lose. When quitting is off the table, You compel yourself to find solutions. You continue moving through pain, failure, and doubt until victory is the only inevitable outcome. Examine any self-made success story, and you will discover a common pattern: resilience, persistence, and an unshakable belief in oneself. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not rooted in talent, intelligence, or luck, but in the ability to keep going when others falter. Reflect on how often you have stopped short of success because the process became too challenging. Consider how many dreams you have set aside because obstacles appeared insurmountable. Now imagine where you would be if you had maintained your momentum. To achieve this, you must train your mind to view obstacles as opportunities, not barriers. Struggles shape you. Pain strengthens you. Every time you push through failure, you grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the success ahead. During those moments of doubt, remind yourself that if you refuse to quit, you will never truly fail. The only real failure is stopping before you reach the finish line. Everything else is merely part of the journey. Success is reserved for those who persist. The winners in this world are not the ones who have never failed. They are those who refuse to let failure deter them. So, commit now, regardless of the challenges ahead. Resolve to push forward, acting as if you cannot lose. Remember that when quitting is not an option, success becomes inevitable. Having the right network is paramount to success. Surrounding yourself with the right people will determine how far you go. No one achieves greatness alone. The most successful individuals in history did not reach their peaks in isolation. They built solid networks and alliances, surrounding themselves with those who fueled their ambitions. Successful individuals grasp the significance of association. They form mastermind groups, teams of like-minded individuals who challenge and support one another, driving each other toward greater heights. These groups are more than social circles. They are incubators for success, where ideas are sharpened, strategies are devised, and mindsets are fortified. Consider this. Have you ever noticed how your peers influence your mindset, habits, and ambitions? If you spend time with individuals who complain, make excuses, and accept mediocrity, you may unwittingly adopt their mindset. Conversely, if you immerse yourself in the company of people who think big, expect excellence, and strive for more, you will naturally rise to their level. The most successful figures, like Henry Ford, were surrounded by innovators who pushed each other to think bigger and pursue greater innovations. Success is not solely rooted in individual effort, but also in the power of association. Your environment shapes your reality. If you are surrounded by complacent individuals, your ambitions will likely shrink to fit that environment. However, if you align yourself with those constantly striving for greatness, you will be energized to reach for more. To build a powerful network, start by seeking individuals who inspire you. Look for those who have already achieved what you aspire to attain. Learn from them, study their habits, and if possible, connect with them. If you cannot engage with them in person, absorb their wisdom through books, podcasts, and online content. Eliminate negative influences from your life. While you need not cut people off entirely, it is essential to protect your mind from toxic energy. Distance yourself from those who drain your motivation or instill doubt in you. Also, strive to add value to those around you. Strong relationships are built on mutual benefit. Ask yourself how you can contribute. Offer insights, support, and encouragement to uplift others. And you will naturally attract high-caliber individuals into your life. Lastly, hold yourself to a higher standard. If you wish to be surrounded by great minds, you must operate at their level. Set expectations for excellence and commit to personal growth. Never settle for mediocrity. Success encompasses more than talent and hard work. It involves positioning yourself in an environment that fosters greatness. The people you associate with either propel you forward or pull you back. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who enhance your capabilities, and watch how far you can go. Mastering your subconscious mind is essential. Control it, or it will control you. Your subconscious is akin to a garden. Whatever you plant there will grow. If you seed it with doubt, fear, and failure, those will thrive. Conversely, if you nurture it with confidence, belief, and success, your life will transform in astonishing ways. Most individuals navigate life oblivious to the power of their subconscious minds. They allow negative thoughts, fears, and self-doubt to dominate their mental landscape, focusing on problems rather than solutions, much like weeds overtaking a garden. These negative thoughts can choke any chance of success. Those aware of the subconscious mind's power actively take control of their thoughts. They deliberately sow powerful, positive beliefs that propel them toward unstoppable momentum. Each day, you must consciously feed your mind positivity. This goes beyond mere feel-good exercises. It is a necessity. Your mind is continuously influenced by external stimuli, the news, social media, and even the people you encounter can plant seeds of fear, doubt, and limitation. If you do not take control of what enters your mind, negativity will overwhelm it by default. So, how do you take charge? Become the gatekeeper of your mind. Read inspiring books that broaden your perspective, listen to motivational speeches that ignite your passion, and surround yourself with uplifting, challenging individuals. Drown out negativity, reject self-doubt, and immerse yourself in an environment that reinforces your belief in success. Successful individuals recognize this principle. They refuse to let negative thoughts dictate their actions. They do not dwell on failures or past mistakes. Instead, they program their minds with visions of victory, resilience, and confidence. They visualize their success before it unfolds and act as if success is guaranteed. Your subconscious does not differentiate between reality and imagination. If you consistently affirm that you are a winner, unstoppable, and destined for success, your mind will accept these beliefs as truth. Once your subconscious believes in your success, your actions, habits, and decisions will align with this belief. You will walk, talk, and think like a winner, attracting opportunities that others overlook and turning obstacles into stepping stones. This principle is not magic, it is psychology. Athletes leverage these techniques to win championships. Entrepreneurs apply them to build empires, and leaders utilize them to inspire. They understand that the battle is won internally before it manifests in reality. Consider this. If you knew with certainty that you would succeed, how would you behave? Would you hesitate or second-guess yourself? No, you would move forward with unstoppable confidence. When you truly believe in your success, you operate at a higher level, making bolder decisions, taking smarter risks, and remaining persistent even in the face of challenges. Your future is being shaped by the thoughts you nurture today. Will you let doubt and fear flourish, or will you take control, planting seeds of confidence, determination, and success? The choice is yours. From this moment forward, commit to intentionality with your thoughts. Speak success into existence. Act as if your dreams are already yours. Train your subconscious mind to anticipate greatness and watch as your reality transforms to align with your beliefs. During the 1930s, a time of turmoil, the Great Depression devastated economies and left millions struggling to survive. Fear and uncertainty gripped the world, causing many to hesitate, afraid of taking action. However, history illustrates a clear truth. Those who took decisive action, whether in business ventures, innovation, or investing, emerged victorious during crises. In times of crisis, people tend to freeze. They wait, hesitate, and hope for better conditions before they make their move. Those who let fear control them during the 1930s missed countless opportunities. Meanwhile, a select few, the bold, the fearless, and the action takers, saw the crisis as an opportunity. They moved with confidence, took risks, and built fortunes while others remained paralyzed by fear. Examine the industrialists, entrepreneurs, and investors of that era. While the masses hesitated, visionaries like Henry Ford, John D. Rockefeller, and Andrew Carnegie propelled forward. They understood a fundamental truth. Fortune favors the bold. Those waiting for the perfect moment were left behind, while those seizing opportunities amid uncertainty ascended to greatness. This principle remains applicable today. Success is not for those who hesitate. It belongs to those who take bold action and refuse to allow fear to dictate their decisions. The world rewards those who step forward with confidence. Reflect on what this means for you. Waiting is not an option. To create success, you must act as if it is already yours. Move with certainty, make swift decisions, adjust as necessary, and never permit hesitation to paralyze you. Most individuals do not fail due to lack of ability. They falter because they lack the courage to take action. They overanalyze, second-guess themselves, and thereby miss their moment. Winners understand that no opportunity is ever perfect. Risks and unknowns are constants, but success is for those who forge ahead despite uncertainty. Examine the most successful entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders today. They do not hesitate. They make bold moves, investing in themselves, trusting their instincts, and creating opportunities where others see obstacles. So ask yourself, are you waiting for the right moment? Are you allowing fear to hold you back? Or are you ready to step up, take risks, and claim what is inherently yours? To win, you must make decisive action a habit. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Train yourself to move forward, even when the path is unclear. Success is a mindset forged through action. Operate as if you cannot fail and move as if success is guaranteed. When you do, your actions will begin to synchronize with that belief. The world bends to those who refuse to wait, so become one of them. Take bold action, make fearless decisions, and watch as opportunities unfold before you. Fear is the single greatest enemy of success. It paralyzes individuals, destroys confidence, and keeps people trapped in mediocrity. During crises like the Great Depression, fear derailed more dreams than actual failure ever could. The economic collapse did not just ruin lives. It was the fear that prevented people from taking action, adapting, or pushing forward when it mattered most. Fear is a natural instinct, hardwired to protect us from danger. But in today's world, it has evolved into a mental barrier that impedes success. Fears of failure, judgment, and rejection are often not real threats, yet they have the power to obliterate ambitions, crush confidence, and prevent individuals from realizing their potential. However, successful individuals, those who rise above adversity, learn to convert fear into power. They do not allow fear to prevent them from acting. Rather, they recognize fear as an indicator of stepping beyond their comfort zones, signaling that they are about to undertake something significant that could transform their lives. Instead of retreating, they leverage fear as motivation to take action. Consider this. Every great success story is infused with moments of fear. Entrepreneurs risk everything to launch their ventures. Athletes perform on large stages facing thousands of spectators. Leaders make decisions that could alter the course of history. They all experience fear, yet they act regardless. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward despite it. Now, ask yourself what areas instill fear within you. Are you afraid of failure, judgment, or rejection? Good. This indicates you are on the right path. The things that scare you the most are usually those that hold the potential to alter your life profoundly. Fear is a signal that you are approaching something larger than yourself, and you need to embrace that. The biggest misstep people make is thinking they must eliminate fear before they can take action. They wait to feel ready or confident, yet that moment never comes. Confidence is built through action. The only way to quell fear is to confront whatever it is that scares you. Once you take the first step, fear begins to relinquish its grip. The more you confront it, the weaker it becomes. The divergence between those who succeed and those who fail is straightforward. Successful individuals do what they fear. They do not allow hesitation to deter them. They understand that discomfort is integral to the growth process, and advancement demands risk. Whenever they feel fear, they remind themselves that fear fabricates illusions of failure. The only true failure consists of yielding to fear. History demonstrates this repeatedly. During the Great Depression, many succumbed to fear, allowing it to dictate their choices. In contrast, those who took risks, invested, and adapted ultimately built fortunes. While fear drove the masses to retreat, the fearless advanced, and the world rewarded them. This principle is still in play today. The world belongs to those who take action despite fear. Those who refuse to allow fear to govern their decisions are the ones who achieve greatness. They embrace uncertainty, press forward even when the outcome is unclear, and, as a result, they prevail. So, what will you choose? Will fear govern your life, or will you harness it as fuel? The choice is yours. Feel the fear, but act anyway, for on the other side of fear lies everything you have ever wanted. Only those who persist will see it. The world will never believe in you unless you first believe in yourself. Conduct yourself as if you are the best. Walk, speak, and work with confidence, and soon enough, the world will be compelled to see you in that light. Success is not merely the result of luck, it is a choice. Today, I challenge you to decide, will you think and grow rich, or will you wait for success to find you? The choice is yours. Now, act as if you are the best and claim your success.